Welcome to the third part in the 5-part Fancy Comma presentation, Making a New Day, Quitting to Start, where we talk about the lessons learned by freelance science writer and founder of Fancy Comma LLC, Sheeva Asma, when she decided to quit her path in academic science to start anew in freelance science writing. We hope you enjoyed the first 2 parts of this presentation discussing letting go to make space and recognizing what can't work. If you missed either part, please check them out on YouTube. In the third part of this presentation, we will focus on the ways in which beginning again can be grueling but ultimately rewarding. In other words, the struggles to expect and the payoffs to work towards. In the case of beginning a new career as a freelance science writer, though really it is true for pursuing any new career path, the process can be grueling, time-consuming, demanding of time and energy, but it can also be incredibly rewarding once you reach the tipping point and start to see your hard work, perseverance, and planning pay off. If you enjoy writing for a broad audience, finding creative ways to communicate information to a diverse audience in a way that will inform and stimulate them, then freelance writing can be very rewarding. Freelance writing is a career path that offers more autonomy and creativity than most work. Freelancing is demanding, but it is also an outlet for creativity and communication, and one in which you ultimately, once you are founded, get to set your hours and choose your clients and projects. In the case of switching your career path to freelance writing, and really in the case of switching your career path toward anything that realizes your talents and passions, one major benefit is that you will get to do what you love. So even if you have to do it for free at the beginning while you are focusing your time and energy on preparation, you can still find joy in what you do. Another benefit is that once you get established, you will be able to make a living doing what you love. This is arguably the most important benefit and the one that will give you the greatest sense of fulfillment and autonomy. You will be in charge of what you do with your life, and you will be doing what you love. Finally, a third benefit is that you will be able to find your community. The community that shares your interests, talents, and drives. The ability to network and build relationships with a professional community is an opportunity to build bridges with those who share your path and who can help you get started and succeed on your path. It is vital to recognize and accept that in the beginning you will most likely find yourself expending more in both time and energy than you are compensated for. Essentially, at the beginning, you will likely not be paid what you are worth. But it's equally, if not more vital, to have the right perception of why you are making this choice and to be committed to putting in the work. It is crucial to look at this formational period as an investment in the future, in much the same way as you would view pursuing a degree or taking on an internship. You are making an investment of time and energy now for a future payoff. You are setting the stage, laying a solid foundation to ensure that your career path is secure and fulfilling. Chasing your dreams is not about taking the easy path. It is about putting in the work so that you can live the life you designed. Chasing and securing your dream is not just about hard work. It is also about making hard choices. You have to keep your eye on the prize, making your new path work. In the beginning, when you are focused on investing your time and energy for a later payoff, this may mean reducing costs and cutting unnecessary habits or obligations that distract from this goal. You may need to make changes to your lifestyle and even your location in order to make your path work, at least in the beginning. In Sheeva's case, she moved from Washington, D.C. back home to Oklahoma City, where the cost of living was more manageable, both a major change in location and an equally major change in lifestyle. If you work hard and persevere, when you finally achieve success, all of these struggles will be worth it. Sheeva began her freelance company, Fancy Comma LLC, just before the pandemic began. This compounded her difficulties, but ultimately she was able to find a way to work through the pandemic, even using her freelance science writing background to help spread information about the coronavirus, vaccines, and vaccine hesitancy to educate the broad public. Her work and creativity paid off as she was able to not only survive but thrive during the height of the pandemic. Thank you for joining us for this third part of the 5-part series about changing career paths or quitting to start anew, specifically in the case of freelance writing. In this part, we talked about the challenges and benefits of changing your path. Please stay tuned for the next part of the series where we will talk about taking new directions, building new skills, and using your experience and training on your new path.